What's up, y'all? Just waiting for Leader Johnson. Just waiting for Leader. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. You know. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Just waiting. Hopefully, Leader comes by the time the countdown stuff starts. Yeah. Barring last minute extension, Dallas Goddard's contract will void today, leaving behind two. Man, I hope we extend them. But yeah. Yes. Broad Street Blitz take Leader edition with Leader Johnson and your boy Kukakana. What up, Leader?
What up, man? What up? Man, just getting a lot of things going on, man. Been crazy. Sports has been nuts lately, man. Free agency is crazy. Let's get it going, man.
Yep. So the three ones I can say that I can think of is Mike Evans to the San Francisco 49ers. We'll start with that.
Huge, man. I mean, that gives Purdy a reliable, big 6'5" target. That's big. It's huge for them. The Niners making a lot of moves there, man. I mean, that's big for them, big time. Are you still there to be contenders? Evans is definitely a proven contender. Coming off injury from last year. He healthy. He's definitely a force.
Yep. The second one, because you told me in the group chat that I can name three, right?
No problem. Yeah, no problem. Three. If you want to do more, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, we can do more. Tua to the Atlanta Falcons.
Penix, I'm a fan. So this is definitely competition. New coach. This is all this is right now. And the 1-year deal, he's gambling on himself, because he really want more money. And that's all that's doing it. That's interesting, man. B.John needs stability. Drake London needs stability, man. This is going to be interesting to see. It's going to be a real fun camp. See if Penix is healthy and back. See what it is.
Yep. The Super Bowl MVP K9, who was with Seattle, is going to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Bingo. That's the one. That's the big one. That's the one. I mean, that's an upgrade. They definitely needed a running game. Think about it. You got Mahomes, Kelsey's still there, Brown and Worthy. You got to be guys. They got to work their chemistry. They're young. That's big for them, man. That's huge for them. They get a running game, and Walker's been big since the Big Ten, man. He had a good MVP, Super Bowl. That's huge.
Yep. Trent McDuffie going to the Los Angeles Rams.
Well, we own McDuffie, man. AJ Brown owns McDuffie. I mean, that's good. That's good for them. It's good for them. But if I'm thinking, it's like Quinion owns Mike Evans. I mean, listen. These are good players, but McDuffie, he's good. He's good for the Rams. They're a good defensive team. The defensive line, that's going to be good for them. But I'm sorry, I just kind of got into the Eagle mode right there. My bad. It's a good pickup. Good pickup.
Yep. Travis Kelce going back to Kansas City.
I didn't think nothing was going to happen. I didn't think he was going to go nowhere. I didn't think he was going nowhere. That was Mahomes. They get a running back. I mean, they need that.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, the Miami Dolphins are sending Mika Fitzpatrick to the New York Jets.
I mean, that's if I gotta be crazy with it, the Jets need everything right now. I mean, is that good for Minka? I mean, they just need to get it going, man. Just that franchise is different. Things need to really happen with that friend. I don't really see things going big. We'll just see how that goes. But Minka's definitely a dog. Minka's a dog, man. Minka's a dog. So we'll see how that goes, man. See if they'll get these winning ways going, man. The Jets just haven't stumbled across no luck lately. I mean, it's just bad resume.
Yep. Michael Penix is traded to the Steelers.
Who?
Michael Penix.
Whoa. So there's a change. Tua is the future. He's better. I mean, if it doesn't work out, they go into the draft. Penix is going to the Steelers when Tomlin leaves. Oh, they definitely need a quarterback. I was thinking Kyler Murray was going to make his move over there. That's crazy. Penix is going. Listen, if Penix is healthy, let me tell you something.
I didn't say Penix. I said Michael Pittman.
Who was Pittman? I don't even know who Michael Pittman is.
Sorry, everybody. Who played with the Colts.
Wide receiver played with the Colts. Okay, well, they get a weapon, huh? I mean, I'm not really too up on Michael Pittman. Don't know who. I got to do my homework on him. But I thought he said Michael Penix Jr., y'all. Let's go back.
Yeah, it's on the Hardcore Sports. It's on the Hardcore Sports group chat that I put you back in.
Okay. I didn't see Michael Pittman.
Yeah,
I don't know about Michael Pittman.
Yeah, all the news is on the Hardcore Sports group chat that I put you back in.
Yeah. I don't know about Michael Pittman, but listen, if he's a signing, he's a good signing for the coach. Coach is going through some things. I don't really know about the coach. Daniel don't. It's crazy. Like we'll see what it is, man. I thought they was going big places last year in the playoffs, and I thought things were looking up. Jonathan Taylor definitely had a hell of a year. But we'll see where we at, man. We'll see where we at with the coach. Man. I mean,
the next one I can say is Giants reach an agreement with with Ravens tight end Likely.
Isaiah Likely. I remember him coming out of high school as a recruit. Penn State used to recruit him, but they recruited him. He didn't commit. But good weapon. Got to cater to the quarterbacks. Got some young quarterbacks coming. Good weapon to cater to them. Talking about the Eagles and talking about their secondary, I wanted to really focus on. Yeah, we lost Reed Blankenship. No doubt, we lost Reed Blankenship. Reed Blankenship is out of here. Out of here, man. And I was saying that. I remember telling Cool K, listen, it's two guys I think we're going to lose. That's it. And it's Reed Blankenship and Dallas Goedert. I said, everybody can say what they want. Shout out to my guy Chase C out there. He was really rooting he was on the Reed Blankenship bandwagon. I was too, but like I said, there was one guy I talked to Cool Cat about early in the Blitz take season. Reed Blankenship, when the Eagles season was hitting, Reed Blankenship and Dallas Goedert, you go ahead, they're gonna be gone, man. This is it. And the Kobe was a half and half. Look, he's out of here. Raiders. I mean, they're looking for Jalen Carter. Look at Jalen Phillips getting a 4-year, $120 million deal. Shout out to Phillips getting that bread, getting that bag, man. That's crazy right there. Jahan Dotson goes to the Falcons, 2 years, $15 million. Go ahead, man. Go get it. PA Love. Go get it. Penn State. All right, so it's guys that the Eagles lost. Landon Dickerson is going through treatment with Cam Jurgens. Those guys are training together and getting better, getting healthier. So looking at that, I mean, listen, the offensive line, I think they're going to be back, shaped up. Lane Johnson's back to prove he's always a big time, but we don't get to worry about them. But the holes that need to be filled is everything. And it's people out there. We could talk about that too. I wanted to go to the cornerback position because you look at Quinion, you look at Cooper. There's guys out there like Tariq Woolen, the guy that Philadelphia was interested in and trying to trade for him. He was a guy that was on the market. Jaquan Brisker is a guy the Eagles have been interested in. It came out. Safety. Jaquan Brisker, the Eagles are interested in him and are, listen, they're interested, and we'll see what happens. But that's the guy they're looking at. They called about Jonathan Grenard. He's a pass rusher. Had 12 and a half sacks with the Texans before. I think last year he's with the Vikings. I'm trying to see who he played with last year, but that's a guy that would definitely edge rusher they're interested in. They wanted to sign Phillips, but their ticket was a $20 million ticket. As you can see, he got a $30 million ticket. So things just got bigger. Things just got different. Dean wanted money now. And people out there fishing, and it just didn't happen. But you got to understand the writings on the wall, Cool kid, I'm going to tell you about a writing being on the wall. When Jalen Hurts got drafted, you saw the writing on the wall. They were talking about all this trick quarterback stuff. They were like, he's going to be a running nah, y'all, it's something in the air. It's something in the air, man. It was something in the air, and whether I was, I'm trying to be Eagle fan. Like, okay, this is what we do. But this is Jalen Hurts. Listen, y'all, this is a regular quarterback. That's why I'm kind of like, puzzled by this because Hurts came from Alabama, big time recruit. A winner in high school, right? He comes out, and this man was a phenomenon in his freshman season. Then eventually he lost a job. They went to Tua during the national championship. This wasn't during the season. Okay, and so then, Tua took the job. Okay, fast forward, he was a Heisman Trophy candidate at Oklahoma. So I'm just saying that. But anyway, you're looking at this, and you're looking at before we get to I'm all in the Hurts and writings being on the wall. The writing was on the wall when they got Jahai Campbell. Yeah. When Jahai Campbell was drafted, I was like, dang. I mean, I could see it could have been a guy in like the third round or something, but in the first round, they went after a guy of his talent. Like Jahai I was like, oh man, they get him? And how'd he slip that far? So I was like really tripping off that. That's a little puzzling. That was crazy. But luckily we got him. And as the season goes on, Dean is hurt. And as Dean is hurt, who plays good? And so you start to see he could cover people. He could pass rush people. I mean, the writing was on the wall. And then here comes and then Dean plays unbelievable. To me, he's one of my favorites. I wish him all the best. He had that Brian Dawkins mentality. He was a leader on and off the field, locker room. And so, yeah, and here we go. He comes back and he plays out of his mind. He played better than anybody, even Bond, on their linebacker squad. But Campbell, his first year, just like Carter did, year showed you why he was so special during limited snaps. So, the times, even Makuba. Listen, Makuba showed that's why they're confident. Makuba showed why, okay, we got a guy coming up. This man got ball skills, can tackle. He showed in his first year. He had some mistakes. But that's they're young mistakes. But man, he has phenomenal traits and phenomenal playability his first year. So the writing was on the wall. So they have Campbell. Okay, you got Smith. Hunt had a good year. Listen, people don't just panic. I mean, Hunt just had a good year, but they do need depth at edge rusher. So believe they're going to address that. That's not going to be something that's going to held back. And then you're looking at so Brisker's a guy they're looking at. Grenard, it was already things about Phillips going somewhere else because it was a high market for him. A lot of people wanted him. So Grenard is a guy they're looking at. We've heard about Javon Hargrave, who said he would like to come back. He's been released. Another guy that said he would like to come back. Philadelphia, Brisker, Woolen's a guy people are calling for. I was just kept on saying that name. He's a 6'4" guy with ball skills. We're just talking about that other cornerback position. And Bradley Chubb is out there, and it's a name that's, listen, Fangio likes him. They didn't get Phillips. he could be a guy. C.J. Gardner-Johnson said he would love to come back. Listen, listen. I saw him. I saw him. He was at the hotel at the Westin, and he was like, "Listen, man, I love Philly. I ain't put all this mess out here about it." That was live. It was the Bears game. He's playing with the Bears, and they were here, and the Chicago Bears were staying at the Westin Hotel, and so he loves Philadelphia. So yeah, but look at this right here. Sidney Brown will be a free agent in 2027. He's going to go for that. He had 34 tackles this year, and limited. Sidney Brown they're going to give him all the opportunity to go for the other safety spot. Don't think they just won't sign somebody, but he's going to get snaps. And listen, Philly is going to clear up everything that they need to clear up. And I'm going to the secondary because I want to talk about some draft guys. Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo. He played with Quinyon Mitchell. He liked Philly. They had a formal meeting. He's great at the combine. Look out for him. First round prospect. Philly's going to have like the 24th pick. Let me get that right. 23rd, 24th. Let me get that right. If I got it wrong, it's around the late 20 picks. And they're looking at, listen, I said the offensive line, we talked about that last year, but the cornerback position, they can get a cornerback. Mm-hmm. They don't have to go for a need because they'll just go, Howie will go in a person, go get money to get somebody for a year or two. You heard C.J. Gardner-Johnson, right? You heard, we still got Sidney Brown. You heard about Brisker. But that don't mean they won't go in the draft and go get a guy for the future or a guy for depth. You know, they draft smart. We should trust it by now. But I'm just giving you like people that could be Philadelphia guys they could go for. Right. I mean, you know, it's been some good signings. Like Cool Kid was talking about Walker, Evans. We got some guys moving, man. Kyler Murray still out there, and another guy I wanted to bring up for the Eagles. Cool Kid. Trey Hendrickson is still out there. Trey Hendrickson is still out there. Don't think that's not a work. Philly had interest in him before, but you think Howie just falling back? He's falling back. That stuff coming about Brown, he just let it be known, hey, but if you want to even talk, if you want to even whisper it in my ear, you got to say a first round pick or in a second round pick. So we got to get it. He wanted a first round pick and a top 100 pick to start out in a player to start off the conversation about AJ. So y'all he wasn't y'all talk about Jalen Carter. Let's talk. No, they were coming. Micah Parsons is on the table. Howie Roseman goes to the Cowboys. The Cowboys say Jalen Carter in the package and talk stopped. Talks. No, they're not fishing them out there. When Micah Parsons put that out there, yeah, Jalen Carter was in the conversation. The Cowboys is like, you want our guy, we want your guy. You know what I'm saying? So listen, no, are y'all, $40 million is going Carter's way. That's another thing that stopped a lot of. If that wasn't happening, you know how many people would have got contracts right now that left? That's the big thing. It's always been the big ticket since the beginning of the season last year. Remember, we've been talking about this since before the season started last year. Carter is going nowhere. That is a guy they want. The only guy that I'm worried about, I think the contract could come. I think Nolan Smith will get signed. It's not going to be out of play bag. This is a big year for him. He's definitely going to play big. But Ojomo, he's playing hella good. And we just got to see where the draft. That's why I say Trey Hendrickson is huge right now. I'm really big, y'all. Philadelphia, I'm really big Eagle fans on that. Trey Hendrickson is a good player. He's a vet. And I think that could be a sign. You can get that for him. Brandon Graham, I think he'll be back. Because you know why? Because Sirianni and them are not going to say no to Brandon Graham. So he's coming back. He's just one of them guys. And then Trey Hendrickson, you get you a vet. Just watch out for these moves. I mean, I don't think one of these moves is going to happen. I think Graham's certified, but Bradley Chubb and Trey Hendrickson are two guys to watch out for. They asked about Jonathan Grenard, who's a Pro Bowler with the Texans. Like I said, he had 12 sacks 1 year, 12 and a half another year. I mean, you'll see a lot happen. This is going to be interesting. But just believe this. We got the guy that's going to play ball. It's going to all be solved with Howie Roseman. It's just everything just starting. I mean, I'm really shocked by the Tua. I'm really shocked by that. I thought it was Penix. I thought Penix was gone when he broke it. I was like, oh, but no, I'm shocked by that. They're not completely confident. And what new coaching staff would be confident in that quarterback unless he had a healthy year. I don't know, but that's crazy. Tua, we'll see how that goes. But Philadelphia is going to make a mark real quick, and I want to say the secondary's so good with Cooper, and you know how lucky Philadelphia is to have those two guys and have them their first 2 years, and then you get Makuba, and they're going to make sure it's going to be easy to clear up their offense, the defense and the offense. Watch out for Njoku. Listen, Njoku's out there, man. Njoku, I've been hearing but it's no certified talks have happened, but they've been interested in Njoku since last year. David Njoku. They're going to get a tight end. They're going to draft the guy. There's a guy, Oscar Delp. Oscar Delp is another guy out of Georgia. What's up, Cool Cat? Out of Georgia that they like. He's a tight end. They've talked to him at a formal meeting. They're always going to be interested in bloodline. They're interested in bloodline with Penn State, and I think Georgia started them having bloodline connections. Alabama and Penn State is deep on the roster. Alabama, Penn State, and Georgia is deep on the roster of the Eagles. Like that. This is how it is. And if you're looking at Georgia, yeah, they're looking at Oscar Delp. Y'all talking about that. Another guy, Max Clare. Dang, what school? Real athletic guy, can block. Max Clare, look him up, y'all. My bad. We're gonna get the school right. There's been so many names flying across the board. Chase Senior, a lot of guys. Chris Franklin out there keeping up with the draft prospects, keeping up. Just been real big, y'all. The draft is in April 23rd through 26th. All right, that's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. The first round will be the first day, and then they'll go second, third, and fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. That's my bad. The 23rd to 25th. My bad. Right. So yeah, it's gonna be big. And right now, that's what you're gonna get: free agency and the draft, y'all. This is it. This is it. You a football fan? You want to know about teams? It's money out there. I forgot what date the salary cap goes up because I remember putting it out here on Blitz Take when Cool Cat posted the salary cap when it goes up. Philly will have like 20 million extra dollars, and they're looking to think about this: the guys they lost, money is out there now. Jalen Phillips ain't get signed. Dean ain't get signed. A lot of dead money is not being messed with. A lot of money has not been spent. So it's out there now. So, it's time, man.
Yep.
Shout out to everyone that, Eagle fans that are dedicated on this off season. Because there's some people just watch the games. Everybody watching the off season. We here, man. So, no question. Listen, next week, we're going to talk.
When next week, leader? When next week?
Next week is going to be Tuesday right now. If it be something changed, I'll let you know, no question. We'll have it on horn. But next week, we always have it on horn because it changed. A lot of things be going there. But we definitely be in tune with the Eagle fans every week. Broad Street Blitz Take is a great brand, grown by a lot of people. And Hardcore Sports Network is a big brand. Shout out to Alex Reich, Stephen Rolfe. Shout out to Mitch Kovsky. Shout out to Simone Stanley, Lord Brunson, everybody doing their thing, man, holding it down. Get their own brands. Eagle season is going down. We got to get it back. This has to be a successful season. The draft is important. And ain't too many teams that got the next 2 years got more draft capital and money to spend than the Eagles. Check it. They are ready for this. They was ready for this. When people win the Super Bowl and they lose players, Seattle did it, Baltimore did it. When they lose players, San Francisco did it. No, Eagles was ready for this. They're built right because they got the young players and they got the money and they got the draft capital.
Right.
Look at their team. Their team is young now. The team is young. It's not like old players. Remember after 2017, so many guys was hurt. Timothy Jernigan, Cox was on his last hurrah. Chris Long, LeGarrette Blount, Jay Ajayi was hurt. Ronald Darby, guys were hurt. Guys were in their last hurrahs. These guys are young. Cooper DeJean, these guys are all pros in their second. Yeah, it's crazy. Jalen Carter, these guys only took a couple of years. Or number 1 year, Jahai Campbell. They're drafting good. And then not only that, they have draft capital. And then they flex their salary cap. They flex it to where they're able to, okay, we're going to do this. Well, I'll pay you this much this a couple of years. This is how they're doing this too. If y'all, They put in the contract where they will pay this much money these couple of years, and the rest of the money fall into the last of the years. That's why they're able to trade people, because the dead cap falls later into the contract. So they're expecting you to go ahead and impact those first couple of years. So they have the flexibility now, and with the money coming later into the contract or the part of the contract that they wanted to. That's Howie.
Right.
That's the part that people don't. They look at the. It's every year. I hear some fans. They look into the contract and they say, "Man, we don't have enough money." I said, "You don't know that contract, do you? All you got, look at Spo. Go to Spo Track. Just put in players' contracts and just look at all their You can put in whoever. Just put Andrew Makuba. Put in him and put in contract in Google. Right. Put that in, and it is a part that'll pop up. It'll tell you the breakdown of the contracts. If you have the time and to look at each contract and see look at team contracts, they'll give you the whole balance. If you look at contract, it all works out every year for Howie. Have you ever seen us get over or real bad? Do you ever see us be in trouble? No, Howie knows just what he's doing with the money. So that's nothing to worry about. If you hear a player come up, Howie can get him.
Right.
How we can get him. Don't never say he won't, because he will make it a way to where he fit in there. Okay, so the Philly's real good at that. Every team ain't really they got good general managers everywhere, but if you're good, you got guys like Howie. Howie's just a real good. He learned to be better his second go round, and he was good before that. Because remember, we had problems getting draft picks, and Howie at the Chip Kelly, he said, "Hell no, not again." So he's Hall of Fame. Give him that jacket now. You don't see guys like him he didn't make NFL free agency and the trade market didn't get fun until Howie got involved like he did. And when he got involved, and it's crazy because it was 2017, because the Eagles needed somebody and they got Ronald Darby. The Eagles needed somebody and they got Jay Ajayi. They started making these trades when they needed to. And that's been happening ever since. So they made the trade market fun. He made all the teams step their game up. He made teams everywhere step they hate to see how we call them. They don't even want to answer it because they know this might be good, but will this help them win the Super Bowl? I don't want to answer this phone right now, but this might be good for me. Is he going to take one of my players? Is he going to outdo me? Am I going to end up like the Giants? Am I going? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen. He's one of the best, man. But yeah, that's what it is. But Cool K, what do you feel? Like, what do you feel they need? What do you feel they need from the trade market?
To be honest with you, let's see. Outside of tight ends and the back end of the defense side of the ball, like another corner, another safety, and another pass rush. Outside of that, that's what I think we need.
Yeah, the pass rush. You know what? They definitely gonna get that going. They're real blessed to have Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, man. They're special. They're special, bro. They need to. And then Makuba, listen, man, that's gonna be a good back end. So they need to get guys that rush the pass. So we need to see Ty Robinson elevate his game this year. Byron Young stepped up in the defensive line this year for him. So, and I want to see Nolan Smith come back. You know, I'm a Nolan Smith fan. He's a heck of a player. The only thing that was wrong, he was hurt. That's it. They double teamed the heck out of Nolan Smith. He caused havoc. They call him messed up penalties on him. Like Nolan's, he's going to be one of them guys next year. So, listen, man, next week. Next week, man. Next week, no question. We are going to, emphasize more on the offense. I really want to talk about the tight end position. That is a big position, man.
We can talk about that next week. You know
what I'm saying? And we're talking about, listen, that is a heck of a blank spot. Right. That is a heck of a blank spot. We're gonna get on that. We're gonna get on tight end prospects out the draft, and we're gonna get you more update on free agency as it's going, because this is a frenzy right now going on.
Right. So we'll do that next week, guys. But guys, as y'all can see, time's moving and I gotta get to work. So we will catch you guys next week on Blitz Take Leader Edition. Fly Eagles, fly, go Birds, and I will see you guys next week for Blitz Take. Let's go.
Bye, y'all.